I'm in San Francisco to ride the brand new electrified Caltrain service. I've heard these things hyped up so much, very excited to ride them. I wonder where Walter is. Here's Walter. At least it didn't kick the steps. So shiny and new, I feel like we're in a spaceship. I was kind of wondering if this was going to feel like riding one of New York's electric railroads, like Metro North or the LIRR, but it doesn't. This feels like riding a commuter train in Europe. It's quick acceleration, double-decker, streamlined, super clean inside. But you've probably heard all of that from a million other transit YouTubers. I wanted to know, where does this train go? Obviously, it runs from San Francisco to San Jose, but I don't have time to go to San Jose. So what's life like along the line? You guys suggested a bunch of places. So now we're on our way to Burling-game. Okay, here's a quick train tour. We are sitting in the vestibule, which has some little tables. Here's Walter. Heading downstairs, we have tons and tons of bike storage. Like, look at this. This is incredible. There's bungee cables, there's little seats to go with your bikes. It's all echoey down here because there's no seats. Well, other than the ones I just showed you. Over here we have a screen showing where we're going, and a bunch of, I think these are schedules. And then up here, we have more seating. We've got some longitudinal seating. You've got some forwards and backwards seating. Some have tables. The two most annoying things about these trains, one, there are charging ports on several of the seats, but they're all the way down here, which is kind of hard to reach. And then there's only one bathroom for the entire train. So I'm going to walk the entire train, see how long it takes to walk to the bathroom. As you can see, some of the downstairs have regular seating instead of bikes. And some of the vestibules have folding seats, as you can see. Aha! We have found the bathroom, and it is occupied. You'll notice that it says WC, which is the German/Swiss symbol for bathroom. Here to explain is Jamie from Tales from the S-Bahn.
WC, wash closet. No, that's seriously what it means.
Pretty nice and relatively accessible bathroom. Sink area is a little dirty, but overall not too shabby. The one thing that I wish it had was some kind of motorized way to open and close the door, because a lot of accessible bathrooms on European and British trains have those. This is almost the exact same design, and it doesn't have it. Made it. This is our stop.
Yeah.
Build more bathrooms, Caltrain. So since Caltrain is a tap-on, tap-off system, I will now be tapping off. Travel okay. So what happens if you don't have enough fare on your card?
No, they already take off the maximum fare and then they refund you when you tap off.
So as an American rail fan, what I'm seeing right now with my own two eyes blows my mind. Two things that just don't go together in the common rail fan imagination. Over here, we have a traditional Southern Pacific station. You got like the architecture. You know what I'm talking about. That Western style sort of thing you associate with like Southern Pacific Santa Fe. And then you have an electrified rail corridor, which is really not something you'd find in this part of the country. And it's really cool to see the two of those together. Also, fun fact, this station had a secret apartment in the recent past. A Caltrain deputy director misappropriated public funds to build himself a cozy little pad in the station building. Now he's in a less cozy little pad known as prison. We walk out of the station and into Burling-game's downtown, which I can only describe as high-end TOD. We have a cute little upscale downtown. We've got little shops, restaurants, the usual cute little upscale downtown things. It's also worth noting that if you have a mobility device and you are boarding here, there is a little high-level platform in the middle of the platform.
This is southbound local train 638 making all stops to Tavian.
Okay, we need to address the elephant in the room here. Caltrain runs right through the heart of Silicon Valley, a part of California home to Apple, Google, Meta, and other massive employers. It's one of the wealthiest parts of the US, and one of the most expensive. Various sources put Burling-game's median home price at over $2 million, sometimes over $3 million. I read a quote once that the mark of a developed society is not when the poor can drive, but when the rich take public transit. Given that Caltrain serves these areas, the SF Peninsula must be a truly developed society. At our follow-up stop in San Mateo, there's yet another cute little upscale downtown. So we just left our last station and we're already pulling into the next one. It's hard for me to imagine what this would have been like on a diesel train.
It was terrible.
Trains have been running between SF and SJ since 1863, and subsidized Caltrain branded service has run since 1985. Up until last year, the line was served by push-pull diesel trains. But after an electrification project lasting from 2017 to 2024, paving the way for California high-speed rail, Caltrain's main service is now run with bi-level Stadler KISS trains. Also, my Roman empire is that more people ride this train than Metrolink in LA, despite that being a much bigger system.
Aw, dang it.
Then we're getting off at our southernmost stop, Redwood City. So we're now here in Redwood City, which I'm told has interesting architecture. So let's go check it out. Well, that's interesting architecture, all right. Shall we go back to San Francisco?
I guess so.
Here's what sort of constitutes a station building. There isn't that much to it. I'm not sure if it's a Southern Pacific original. I'm gonna guess it is a little more recent. I'm sorry, there's no benches to kick, Walter. And you know you're in Silicon Valley when Mark Zuckerberg is in your crosswalk button.
Hi, this is Mark Zuckerberg, but real ones call me the Zuck. You know, it's normal to feel uncomfortable or even violated as we forcefully insert AI into every facet of your conscious experience. And I just want to assure you, you don't need to worry, because there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it. Anyway, see ya.
Redwood City has yet another cute little upscale downtown, complete with historic architecture. So right across from the station we have a little pedestrian mall kind of thing. It's kind of nice, got a Supercuts. And a Safeway down there. Okay, I'm going to test the upload speed of Silicon Valley's commuter train. I'm uploading a 10-minute Classy Wheel video. This timer starts now. And time. It is 7 minutes, 44 seconds, and the video is uploaded. That is faster than my apartment's Wi-Fi. This is a train.
Told you it was fast.
And it was even faster the first time we tried it when I forgot to set a timer. Caltrain is interesting. It's the biggest commuter rail glow-up of the 21st century, with all the things transit advocates clamor for: electric service, frequent rides, and high speeds. I knew this going into the experience. What I didn't register when I did my research was just how visibly wealthy the spaces I saw around Caltrain would be. Guys. It's the Roblox headquarters. The Roblox headquarters are transit accessible. Silicon Valley is just a different place. Obviously, rich people deserve good trains and transit-oriented development as much as everybody else. And obviously, they're not the only demographic riding this train. But I feel like in the US, we have a tendency to rest on our accomplishments instead of building new and transformative transit, and Caltrain would be a really bad place to stop. If the wealthiest have it, and nobody else does, that's not the transit vision that I believe would be the most equitable for this country. So the solution? This is a super duper hot take, especially coming from me, but I think it would be a public good to build more trains in lots of places. Shocking, I know. If you'd like to know where I think we should build more Caltrain-style corridors, head over to my Patreon to watch my after show, Extra Whale. Patreon members also get early access to videos and access to the Patreon Discord, where I help people write their own train and transit videos. Thanks for watching, and... do I know you?